Let me show you something. Can you hear that? That's the sound of 100% locking myself in the studio, making 100% music, today working on a new song. My song Watch Me Burn was already released on the label of Lost Frequencies 2 weeks ago. The next one, Save the Day, coming up in 3 weeks. This means I have to work on the next song this entire day. It's my very first instrumental in 5+ years. Really excited, very clubby. I will play it to you later in the outro and maybe even show you something. But today's video in particular, since I finished Save the Day and people were asking about the vocals and vocal processing, I want to focus fully on that. Because there's some new techniques I learned, some new plugins that I got, some special sauce that you can apply to vocals. So we got the entire track here. What is it? Right now we're at 77 tracks. That's the club edit that I did yesterday. It took way more than just 2 hours, but it's ready. It's sent off to mastering. That's why the limiter is disengaged. And let me play you just a little part of it. Really nice vocal by Robin Vane, and yeah, I did processing on it, not that much to be honest, just the essential stuff that was necessary. The good thing is I got the vocal already in really good condition, so it was already tuned and time corrected by him. That's nowadays what most singer-songwriters do. They correct it themselves so they have more control, and no one knows how they sing without the auto-tune. Let's check the dry original vocal. So would you follow me to go and fight the war, don't you see? Another layer. So would you follow me to go and fight the war, don't you see? And all of these vocals go into a bus, the vocal bus, which has a EQ, just cutting the low, just a safety check. And I think what makes the sound the most, or helps the most, is right here by Denise Dragonfire. I think I did a review a couple of months ago. It's one of my favorite tools. It's compressing, EQing in a very intelligent kind of way. And there's one setting in particular, it's called opto push pull trick. It's the Andrew Scheps kind of trick. As far as I remember, it's basically feeding a Pultec EQ'd signal into an LA2A or L2 and compressing it really hard, and then dialing it back down and mixing it with the original signal. This way it just helps to cut through the mix, gives you a nice top end and cuts away the low that isn't necessary. You can see it directly here. So let's maybe check the entire vocal with it on and without it. So would you follow me, so would you follow me to go and fight the war, don't you see? You should just follow me. Just really helps it, especially if you listen to all of the elements together. And it's also helping gluing it together. It's really nice. You should definitely check it out, or maybe check out the full review that I did. I will also link it down below if you're interested. That's my new kind of secret tool and setting for vocal processing. It just gives it that extra lift. It's the tiny version of kind of OTT. It just makes it sound better in a way, and more modern and more cutting through. Let's continue with the vocals. There is more to it. Added a channel EQ on pretty much all of them, boosting the high frequencies, cutting the lows. Spectra to saturate certain frequencies. A compressor to just make sure everything is in check. And then I used, on the doubles and harmonies, I used the Logic chorus just to make it wide. Because I didn't have a left, right and stuff like that. So I just used the fake way of making the vocals wide. To go and fight the war, don't you see? You should just follow me. quite a lot of reverb, especially if you listen to it solo. But I think in the mix it makes sense, and the song is more like a deep club kind of song. So having more reverb in there helps really to glue it together and give it that atmosphere. It's something I am in particular interested. If you would mix like a pop or rock song, you probably would use a lot less reverb. But here I think it makes sense. And all of it again is going into the vocal bus thing with the simple channel EQ and the Denise Dragonfire doing the push-pull setting kind of thing. And that's pretty much it for the vocal processing. Again, if you have vocals that aren't tuned, you can tune them with Melodyne and do the correcting of the timing. That was already done in a bus group, very important. And then we have some little ad-libs here and there. Just like for the intro of the song. Also here, just channel EQ, spectra, a ton of effects just to make it even more atmospheric. Let's maybe remove all of them. That's pretty much it. Next up, opening up the other project. It doesn't have a name yet. I will play you a bit. I need to continue working on it. It's really the first instrumental in such a long time. And I'm thinking about maybe adding vocals again. I don't know. I feel like it works without vocals, but maybe it might actually work better with vocals. Let's see. All done with work. Of course, it took longer. You see, Vanessa's already calling. Yeah, I really need to hurry up, pick her up, have a nice evening. Let me play you the song in the outro and let me know what kind of name it should get and if it should stay an instrumental. I think it really works as it is.